points in a matter of less than 2 months. The first rates are in. The Nifty is up about 31 points. The Bank Nifty is up about 83. It's seeing some profit taking at open. I think you would expect that. Now the Nifty's gains are down to just about 25 points. The mid-cap side of the market, though, is opening really strong. And now the Nifty is also seeing some buying once again. The Bank Nifty as well is up 110 points. Well, what's leading it? On the upside, you have Larsen & Toubro, which is up close to 1%. There's Axis Bank, which is doing well. NTPC is actually the top Nifty gainer right now, up 1%. Asian Paints has now overtaken. So Asian Paints is now within 1.5% of yet another lifetime high. What a stock it's been all through the last decade. Sun Pharma, IndusInd Bank, Hindustan Unilever are few other stocks. Eicher Motors, that's a 52-week high for Eicher Motors, by the way. Bajaj Finance doing well. Lever is doing well. What's not doing well? HDFC Twins. HDFC is down 1%. HDFC Bank is down about 1%, which is very interesting because they have been in some kind of an uptrend. But this morning, at least, they are down. And IT stocks, both TCS and Infosys, a bit down. So that's sort of keeping the lid on the index. The four big heavyweights. Actually, these are the four of the top 5 weighted stocks on the index as well. Infosys, TCS, and the HDFC Twins. So that the market is looking actually quite strong, especially in the broader market, Sonia.
Absolutely. So the index, the mid-cap index is up 130 points, and all the Adani Group stocks are hitting fresh highs today. Adani Power, Adani Wilmar, Adani Enterprises. So that whole lot, is looking very good. And volumes are also picking up over there. Since we're talking about fresh 52-week highs, I just wanted to point out some more stocks. REC, BEL, Karur Vysya Bank, Eicher Motors, you spoke about that, TVS Motor at a fresh 52-week high, Chola Investment at a fresh 52-week high, Adani Total Gas, Adani Transmission, all sitting at fresh 52-week highs right now as we speak, Adani Power as well. So that's a list of gainers, that's a list of stocks hitting fresh highs. Apart from that, you have big volume buzzers as well. Apollo Tyres has been gaining ever since it reported its numbers. So Apollo Tyres is up about 2% Yes Bank, Ambuja Cement, a couple of other names. Ashok Leyland has been gaining quite a bit of ground as well. Techno Electric has received an order and that stock is up 10% right now, Techno Electric. So keep an eye out on that. Mahanagar Gas on the price cut is down almost about 2.5%. So the volumes are also picking up on Mahanagar Gas. DFM Foods, remember, the price band has now been revised from 20% to 10% on that delisting. So DFM Foods yesterday was a big mover, today as well. Just keep that in focus. NXT Digital has received a merger, the nod for the merger with Hinduja. So that stock is also in the news this morning. Max Healthcare is in the news as BNP Paribas has bought over 1 crore shares at about 350 rupees. So keep an eye out on that stock as well. So these are some of the stocks that are in the news. NTPC plans to sell about 50% stake in one of its subsidiaries. So NTPC is up almost about 1.5% too. And a couple of these, couple of these stocks like Manappuram Finance, they go ex-date for the interim dividend. So those stocks are also in focus this morning. But otherwise, it's a very good opening. Good because not so much the headline index, just the fact that it's holding on to its gains and mid-caps actually building on to their gains this morning.
On the BSE, there is that stock Singer India, which we should pull up. There was a big block deal which happened yesterday, and we, of course, reported on that as well. It's up 14% now, so 78.5 odd on that particular name. Just to come back to the top traded NSE names now. So I think a lot has been mentioned. Gujarat Alkali is up 5%. It's coming up with decent sized volumes. So that is something which is coming out on my screen. Aarti Drugs, of course, we mentioned 12%. Whirlpool is up 5.5% on decent sized volumes. Deepak Fertilizer continues to do well. It's up 3%. Techno Electric, I think 9%, 9.5% on fair volumes, 300 plus on that name. There is Phenolix Cables, which is up 3.5%. Sobha is about 2.25% higher. Kansai Nerolac is up 2%. Bharat Gears, that is up 15%. But again, volumes are nothing great to note, and it's kind of just about picking up right now. IGL and MGL, of course, we've been highlighting down 3.5% and 2.5% respectively. Infosys is down 0.5%. HDFC Bank is down 0.5%. And Zomato, after a great rally, is down 0.5% as well. So that's on the losing side. Gujarat Gas, again, along with MGL, IGL is down